Welcome to the NSIC Spotlight, the voice of the NSIC student athletes, powered by gpac. gpac, growing people and companies. I'm your host, Nick Corder, Assistant Commissioner at the Northern Sun. Today, we're joined by the NSIC Men's Golf Individual Champion, Bemidji State Junior, Logan Schoepp. Logan, welcome to the Spotlight.
Thank you.
As we do each week, let's start with you telling us a bit about yourself.
I'm a junior from Bismarck, North Dakota. I'm majoring in accounting and business finance.
Bismarck, how did you end up playing in Bemidji?
Um, I just was kind of reaching out to some different schools when I was getting recruited. I was new to the recruiting process, and then head coach Ekron Miller contacted me, and I'm like, I gotta go up there and visit it. And I liked the team culture, and the area was really cool. It was different from back home, so.
A lot more trees, everything up there in Bemidji a little bit versus middle of North Dakota. But let's go back to North Dakota. How did you end up playing golf when you were younger? What got you into the sport?
My parents started me in pretty much every sport when I was younger, and golf. I just kept getting lessons and continuing to play in. And once about middle school hit, or just before middle school, I started like competitive playing, and I really enjoyed it, and just have grown from there and loved it, and kept getting better. So.
Definitely getting better as you led wire to wire, starting off with three straight birdies at the NSIC Men's Golf Championship last weekend down in Missouri. What was your preparation to be able to come out and get that quick lead going with those three birdies?
Yeah, I think a lot of it for me is just kind of get settled down. I mean, if it takes one or two holes, just kind of let the let the game come to me and just get settled down. And I parred the first hole, and then it was like it was go time. See what happens from there, and made those three birdies, and it got it going for sure.
That first day after that hot start, you finished the front nine with a birdie, and then you had a couple of bogeys in there. But then you finished strong with that birdie. You shot two under par on the back nine. How were you able to reel your game back in? You had those two bogeys, but then you were able to come back and just basically shoot lights out the final 11-ish holes.
Yeah, those two bogeys were pretty bad bogeys. They were pretty easy to make, so I kind of was a little frustrated with myself, but yet wanting more birdies and wanting to continue to play well, and made a great up and down on nine for a birdie, and then the back nine always just seems a little bit different to me, just because it seems more open and kind of can just go out there and just bring home a lot of birdies, and so it felt good to finish well on the back nine as well.
It's a 54-hole championship, so 3 days of 18. You had a four-stroke lead going into the final round, but Thomas Gutzmer from Cordy St. Paul put the pressure on as he fired a round of 66 the last day. He was on fire. He had eight birdies heading into the final two holes. As he kept inching closer, you bogeyed 16, birdied 17 before making par in the final hole. But what goes through a golfer's mind when you're playing well, but that other guy's pushing it like that, just creeping up on you?
Yeah, Thomas Gutzner played great. I mean, it was fun to watch. That back nine was crazy, and I guess I never really knew where I was at. I don't look at the scoreboard on my phone, but I knew he was playing good, and I knew it was going to be like down to the wire. And after I bogeyed 16, I kind of was just like, okay, let's just try to get one more birdie and finish it to the house and see what happens. And it was just worked out my way.
It came down to the final hole. You parred, he bogeyed, you earned a one-stroke win. Did you know that last hole what you needed to do, or just talk us through that final hole where you walked away with the championship?
Yeah, I guess I didn't even realize 17 was a two-shot swing, and then hole 18, I was just like on the tee box. I'm like, last tee shot at Adams Point, might as well let it go. And so I played the hole pretty standard, made a par. I mean, just with like a 2-foot putt at the end, and I didn't really know I won until Thomas Gutzmer shook my hand and said, "Congrats."
You're the 17th Beaver to earn NSIC championship individual crown. What's it mean to be able to bring this honor back to Bemidji?
It's nice. It brings it back, makes the program better. The school is very proud of you, and it's been good for I mean, making Bemidji State better and the program better. And Bemidji's happy as a spring sports coming back with a champion, and so it's pretty cool.
You talked about playing a team sport, the culture up in Bemidji. Golf, it's an individual game. You go out there and play for yourself, but you're on a team, obviously. What's it like to be part of that team and the relationships you build with those guys?
It's been awesome. I mean, it's been a great 3 years, and we got a lot of seniors that are leaving, but I mean, the team culture just continues to build at year after year. When we bring new guys in, it just keeps getting better, and it's been a great 3 years. And the coach Ekron, he's great. He brings in great guys and brings in quality players, and the teammates are awesome. I mean, and it makes golf even better when the team wins and when the team is good, because that is what it is. It's not necessarily a total individual sport, but a team sport as well.
Definitely. When you do go out for a round, any special routines or superstitions you have before you start a round?
Nothing necessarily. I've changed some stuff up from years past. I've kind of adjusted to kind of how I want to play now. The only thing I think is that some people might notice is I wear like a hat clip ball marker, and I've been doing that since I got it in about sixth grade. So it's been the same one. That's probably the only big superstition, I guess.
Well, hold on to that. It's obviously working for you. Final question. What has been your best piece of advice you've been given during your athletic career?
I think the best piece of advice for me was probably just enjoy it and enjoy the ride. You only get 4 years, and might as well give it 120% while you're here for 4 years. So
All right. Well, you got 1 year left up there as you're a junior. That's some great advice. Enjoy this ride. Enjoy next year. That's going to wrap up this week's show. Thanks again to our sponsor, GPAC. Logan, best of luck to you the rest of the season and into the future.
yeah, thank you.